buses. This is where we met our Cuban friend. See how many buses are out here today. Surprisingly, no cops. Interesting. Workers hide up in that building over there. See how many buses. See, that's what's off limit, is anything behind those blue ones. Oh, don't do that, 'cause it's gonna copyright me. Okay. But yet, our own homeless citizens, this is only for migrants. Right down the block there's a tent of homeless people. I'll show you in 1 second. And look how empty some of these buses are. But our own people that are right down the block living in tents can't go in them. This is only for the migrants. Looks like they're getting ready for their new arrivals. Now let me show you what I'm talking about up the street here. We're gonna pause the video, hang on. Returning to our video. These are all American citizens right here. Every single one of them, I've talked to them. These are not migrants. This is how our own homeless population has to live out in the cold. And if any of these U.S. citizens that are living here homeless want to go on those warming buses right up the street, they can't. That's sickening what we're doing to our own U.S. We're putting people who broke the law to come in this country, ran across a river, we're putting them before we're putting our own people. Look, this is how our American citizens have to live, as the migrants get to stay in hotels downtown. Whatever happening to helping our own American citizen people first? It's 9 degrees out right now. Look at this. 9 degrees. And if any one of these American citizens wanted to go on the warming buses up there, they can't. They would kick them off the bus. Sickening. It's absolutely disgusting. We'll take one more loop around just so you can see. You see this? You see how close it is right here? We're going to pause it and we're going to take one more loop. Look how many of our citizens are here, but they can't go on those buses. Sickening, absolutely sickening. Hold on, we're gonna do a loop around and I'm gonna show you how far those buses are for the immigrants. I'm gonna show you guys how far those buses are from the immigrants from those tents. We're gonna pause it. Oh, by the way, besides the train station, see these buses right here? Let me back up. Hang on, let me show you guys one thing. We're gonna get back over to that block just to show you how far they are away. But besides coming on the train, see all these buses right here? These are all the other buses bringing the migrants to the city besides the train stations. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Hey, I'm showing about the migrants here. Here, let me pause the video because I don't edit them. Don't go away. Let me pause it for 1 second. I want to show you how our American citizens are living versus how the immigrants get treated. So right up here is ground zero. I'm not gonna pause it.
Turn right.
So we get down here. Hang on. So now keep in mind, these buses right here, this is where one of the earlier videos, the guy that's in that corner building right up here, I'll park right up here and show you guys. Hang on. So all these buses, and think of how much money a day is being spent on this. You got a spider bus there, there's a spider bus on the other side, and then you'll see as we drive down there's about 6 spider buses this way. It looks like these have a couple people on them. These ones look pretty empty, like they're waiting for the people to come in the middle of the night or in the early morning. So now I'm going to show you guys. So now keep this in mind. What I'm going to show you past these buses, I've talked to these people. These are all American citizens living in these tents, literally right down the block from here. But do you want to know what would happen if one of those American citizens tried to come on this bus to warm up? They would arrest them or tell them to get off. And if they didn't get off, then they would arrest them. You can go watch the video on it. It's on a live stream. I was on that bus over there, in fact. And the asshole that works in here, they're telling these people this is all about the election. Those assholes that work in that building are telling them don't talk to Americans, and basically they're telling them to vote Trump. They literally told me that, the Cuban guy. So now look at all these buses here. That one's got a couple people on it. There's probably immigrants coming soon. These are not, you see the police line? You can't go, that street the cop told me I couldn't go up. But my buddy, they tried telling him he couldn't even be on this side of the street. The directions I was given, I couldn't go up that street back there, and I could go up and down this side of the street, provided I did not enter a bus. But then Subx News came here. I mean, he got a little hot-headed and all that, so I mean, I kind of understand why they said that he had to go across the street there. But the guy, and then this asshole that works in this building right here was probably pocketing all the money from the immigrants. Hold on. Hi, what BS? This makes me so mad. Yeah, me too. I agree. Thank you. Hey, by the way, if you're watching, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share, and share the videos. So keep in mind, like I said, these buses are strictly for immigrants. If I was homeless and I wanted to go on that bus to warm up, or these people that I'm going to show you how close they are, tried coming on these buses, they would get arrested, or they would get kicked off the bus or arrested. And that's why I've been trying to convince these migrants to vote Trump and the Venezuelans so we don't turn into Venezuela. Let me read your comment. I hope they do vote Trump. I am not, but if they do it, they are singing their own deportation. Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, look, the reason we need to convince these people to vote Trump is because it's good. They'll be rich. I'm gonna print up some banners. Go around me, asshole. Turn right. See, look at this. Only for migrants. That's all these buses are for. And look, they're not even packed, and they're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 Spider buses here. Think how much money this is costing. Now wait. Now you see how close we are? Like I said, if an American citizen tries going on here, they would either A, get arrested if they didn't get off the bus, or B, get told to get off the bus. Now this is how the immigrants are getting to live. And don't forget the hotels and everything downtown. Now, keep in mind, we're coming up to the tent city right up here. Now these people are all immigrants. Now, and they can go on the buses. Now here, let me show you how close it is. We're at about, let's see, from that last bus right there, we're about a block down. Hang on. Let me, hold on 1 second. The light's got to turn green for me. There we go. Now watch. This is only a block away. Look. This is our own people. This is people that were born in this country, maybe second, third generations. And yes, some of them might be drug addicts. But I've been up in here. They're not all drug addicts, all these people. I've talked to them. I've had conversations with them. Yes, don't get me wrong. Some of them are alcoholics and drunks. But there's some of these people in these tents who just legitimately fell on hard times. They didn't have any other family members. And they didn't end up here by choice. And not only that, they can't get the same help that the immigrants are getting. All they get are these freaking orange tents like that one, that one, that one. And you see how close, there, wait, hold on. Let me show you how close this is, wait. Oh, look, you can see it in the mirror. You can see the buses right down there, less than a block away. But our people, these are U.S. American citizens, and how I know that is because I've been up in here and I talked to them. Wait, let me read what you said. Seen a video on TikTok, immigration attorney warning migrants to get documents before Trump becomes president. Yeah, I'm sure they are getting, yeah, because they want to make sure they want to make sure all those assholes up there are ready to vote for the upcoming election. And that's what none of the polls that are accounting that Trump's are going to win, are accounting for all of those immigrants back there on those buses and at all these shelters. They're all getting registered to vote. And that's why if you go watch my other video, I'm going around in my Trump mask, passing out pops and talking to them with a Spanish translating app, trying to convince them and tell them, hey, do you want this to become like the country you fled? Because if you don't vote for Trump, this country is going to become worse than Venezuela. And actually, you could go watch one of my other interviews where I was talking with the Cuban guy, among a few other people, and Venezuela pretty much had the same thing we happened, which was a bogus election. They made their money worthless, and their country turned to shit. Look at that. You see those holes in those tents? This is how we American citizens that fall on. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, some of them are alcoholics and drunks. But I've talked to people in these tents. They're not all alcoholics and drunks. Some of them are just simply people who fell on hard times. Maybe they got disabilities. Maybe they got mental issues. But they're not on drugs, all these people. I would say there's about at least 25% of them aren't. But even whether they're on drugs or not, those buses less than a block away, every single one of these people should be able to go on those buses without getting kicked off. Those buses are using gas. They're paying a driver to sit there. They're paying for the gas. That's a big overhang. And then the maintenance on the buses. But our own U.S. citizens have to live like this. Look at the hole in the tent right here. Look, you see that? This is how our people have to live. But why can't we put these people up in hotels? But we could do it for people who run across a river. My husband died and I couldn't afford the rent. I was homeless. Hold on, wait, I'm reading your comment. Seen it? Okay. I was homeless too a few years ago. Thank God I was in Arizona. Too cold there. Milwaukee. I know the climate well. These tents make me sad. Yeah. This is what the immigrants should be getting, and our American citizens that are in all these tents, whether they're drug addicts, alcoholics, or they just fell on hard times, like your next comment here, which says, hang on, where would I leave off? Oh, my husband died and I couldn't afford rent. So right, I'm not saying all these people are like that, but I would say at least 25 to 35% of all of that from that corner all the way back there, at least 25% of them had the same situation you had, and this was their only option. And now these people can't even get housing because the immigrants are taking it from them. So that 25% of people that just fell on hard times, like you commenting, these 25 people, let's even say 35, they can't even get housing because the immigrants are getting treated better than our own people. This is sickening. Look, this is how we treat our own people, but we put migrants up in hotels that the average person can't afford. But these people got to live in these orange tents that are falling apart. Look at that one. And I've talked to these people. That's how I know. It's a mixture of people. There's some whites in there. There's some Hispanic. They're American Hispanic, might I add. Look at this one. Let me back up and show you that one a little better. And I guarantee you there's somebody living in there. And what's the temperature right now? It's 9 degrees out. Look at that. And this person can't go in that bus down the street to warm up because they'll get kicked off or arrested because it's only for the immigrants. Man, if anything, all of these orange tents should be given to the immigrants, and these people in these orange tents should be able to go on those warming buses that are literally just simply right down. They're not even a block away. Look at that. But if they tried doing that, they would get arrested. This is what the immigrants should be getting put in, and these people should be getting put up in the hotel rooms and being able to go on the buses and shit like that. Look at that tent. The right by Roosevelt to 9094. Uh, and I do know for a fact these are all U.S. citizens. I've talked to all of them, and I know they're not all drug addicts and alcoholics. They're people like your comment that just simply fell on hard times, and this is where they're stuck at. And because the immigrants are getting all the housing, the ones that are here and are good people, they can't get the housing because the immigrants are getting it all. Let me read your comment. Do they have warming shelters like we have in Milwaukee? No, yeah, they do have warming shelters. Those buses back there, but they're not for the immigrant. I mean, those buses I showed you a few minutes ago in the video, those warming buses they're talking about in your comment, those are only for the immigrants. If you're any of these homeless people that are literally a block away, the police will come. Like you'll see, I actually have an 1.5-hour video if you watch it. The police will come and they'll say, hey, you can't be on the bus. If you don't get off the bus, we'll have you arrested. Go check out the video. I'll post a link on it after this video airs. But look at this. This is how our people gotta live. Whether, you know what? Whether these people have an alcohol problem or not, they shouldn't be stuck in these orange tents. This is what the immigrants should be getting, and the people in all these tents, no matter what their background, should be able to go on those warming buses up the street, and all of these people should have the first right to acquire shelter in a living housing situation. But the immigrants are getting it before our own citizens. It's sickening. You know how cold? Look, they got tape holding that one together. You know how cold it's got to be in there? Even if they got a little heater, those tents are not, I can't see them being that warm. Look, it's patched up on the side right there. They're probably barely, our own, and actually there's about 2 or 3 military vets that live in here too that I talked to. Look at that one, a giant opening right there. So sad that this is how our own U.S. citizens have to live. Why can't they get put up in hotels? What's your comment? Do they have warming shelters like we have? No, no. Yes, they do. Like I said, yes, they have warming shelters, but those buses behind us, less than a block away, like I said, those are only for migrants. We have good homeless programs here in Arizona. Not for the migrants. I know it's cold. Well, guess what? In Chicago, it's only for the migrants, the warming buses. This is what our U.S. citizens have to live in. They can't, and you know what the sick part is? They can't even go on the bus because they'll get kicked off or arrested. And I've talked to these people. Some of them are simply military vets. Some of them just fell on hard times. They're not all bad people. Why do our people have to live like this? Why can't they get put up in a hotel like a migrant? They broke the law to enter this country. Why? And they get nicer porta potties too. This is their porta potties. If you've seen some of the, they don't even have porta potties. They get to use the bathroom on that building on the corner back there. If you rewind the video, the immigrants get to go in there and use the bathroom. Sickening how our people have to live versus what, it's like they don't even care about our own people anymore. You're better off being an immigrant. You're gonna get treated free housing, free, what is it? I think the guy told me like a $1,500 check a month. But none of these people can acquire any of those benefits. Disgusting. Yeah, in Chicago, this is what it's like. You guys want me to go around? Hey, leave a comment. You want me to do one more go around? You want to see one more go around just real quick for how far it is? Here, we're going to do one more go around real quick. Hold on. Maxwell Street Market, that says. Hang on. Don't go away. Let me pause it for 1 second. I'm going to pause it. Nobody go away. And just for a point of reference, this is where we're at. Hold on, sorry. This is where we're at. Roosevelt in 1994. And it's sickening. Like, our own people can't go on those buses, but the migrants who ran across the river and are being registered to, but just don't be fooled, man. All these people are gonna be, all these migrants, they're voting in the upcoming election. Once they go to the shelter from Ground Zero here, once they go to the shelter, then they end up getting, within 60 days, they're registered to vote, and not only are they registered to vote, they're registered to work. Which I don't get how you could vote without being a U.S. citizen. So here, we're going to do the loop around. Hang on. So think about it. The tents start right here. Just for a point of reference. And then they end right about up at this light. Hang on. So those are the tents on the other side. We're going to do one more loop around. Hold on. Just so you guys can get a good visual. Oh, so yeah, the tents end right there, and right here, about here, is where the bus starts. We're on the east side of it now, and then we're gonna show you again on the west side. Hang on. So now these are all the warming buses that are only for the migrants, and I'm gonna point out the building I'm talking about, where the thug-ass guy tried telling me. And then you watch the video, he even says, he's like, oh, you can't stand by the bus door. I'm like, the cop told me I could stand anywhere on the street, just not on the bus. Hold on, I'm gonna make this turn. Wait, did I turn too soon? Ah, damn it, I turned too soon. Hold on. One second, sorry. My steering is muscle power. Hold on, sorry. So that's the middle point where the office is. And then let me show you one more thing. Hang on, don't tune away. I'm trying to zoom around the block. Don't tune away. Hold on, we're almost there. I don't want to pause the video and make you guys think I went away. Green light. Oh, that's a nice Charger. Or that sounded like a Jeep Tomahawk. I think I'm gonna buy me a Camaro soon, a new body style, and keep my old one. Alright, so check it out now. Right? While we're waiting for this green light. So that's where the buses start. The intersection's right about there. And then if you go right about a little bit further down, that's where the buses end. And then I showed you on the other side. We got our green light. Alright, hang on, sorry, give me a second. So here, I'm just going to show you the distance. So this is that street where I said I turned up the wrong street. Oh, and I also want to show you the thug asshole that probably works at the shelter on Elston. He's the guy that tried saying, the cop told me, anything behind those blue barriers can't go. But anything on the sidewalk on this side or over here, when I made that video, there was buses parked here too. But for how empty those are, that means probably more are about to arrive any minute. Or sometime between today. Hang on, I'm reading your comment. We have good homeless programs here in Arizona. Yeah. Not for the, well, it's opposite here. We have good programs for the migrants, but not for our own homeless. I know it's cold, yes. I shared your video on Facebook group. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, also, I'll post the link in this live. If you could come back and share that video of inside the migrant shelter of the homeless man that was attacked. It's a white lettering, and it says, I'll share the video in the link in the comment below, but basically it says, think about this. The police are being called at a migrant shelter to have a homeless white male removed from it. And then it said, just think about that. Reread what you just read. That's the video. I'll post it in the comment. Watch it. But like I said, this is the building right here. So when they're parked on the buses, they pass out the food in their coats right there. So this barrier, I don't know how a cop can't tell. I mean, there's no cops here right now. You see, that's because the migrants haven't arrived. But I'm sure they'll be arriving by about maybe 3 a.m., 6 a.m. And then from here they go to the shelter. Within 60 days they register them to vote. Hold on, I sure you will share. Group is out of Texas. Want them to see Abbott's handiwork. Oh, yeah, this is, well, Abbott's doing a good job. You know, think about it. Abbott's been having to deal with this since Biden's been president and opened up our border. It's time these sanctuary cities, like, I mean, it sucks because I live here, but at the same time, you know what? All of us American citizens have to realize they're here. They're getting registered after 60 days to vote in an election. Our best option is to convince these people to vote Trump. Go watch my video on it. I got a good one. It's like an hour long where I'm talking with the migrants. And a lot of them are very smart. But like I was saying, so pretty much the cop told me anything up that street was off limit. I could go up there. Now I'm going to show you the distance. And normally there's more buses here. Normally there's another bus there, and there's like 2 spider buses here where I'm parked. And another bus there, and sometimes there's even a bus right here in the middle. And normally there's a cop there, but you can see, it doesn't look like there's too many people. It's probably because the office doesn't got their workers in it. But if you go in the video, you'll see a guy with a beard and the glasses. And then he tries telling me I can't stand by the bus door. You know why he doesn't want that? Because he doesn't want someone like me telling these people, don't vote for Joe Biden so this country don't end up like Venezuela. That's why he's doing that. So, you know, I was like, whatever, I'm not here to argue with you. I'll just walk away from the bus door. So that's what I did. But I was still over there, you know. And I talked with them. Go watch the video. Like I said, I'll share it on here, that video too. And they even tell you, a lot of them are pretty smart. They're like, yeah, that's what happened in our country, Venezuela. We had a bogus election. And the guy that got elected made our money worthless and turned the country to very dangerous, and that's why, you know, a lot of them, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not all here for that reason. Some are, you know, here for bad intent, but the ones that are here for good intent, you know, I mean, you got bad intent people everywhere. Think about it like that. True, but it's hurting Chicago and it's spilling over in Wisconsin, my state. Oh, you're from Wisconsin? What's up? Like, subscribe, share, thumbs up. Check out my other videos. Yeah, it's spilling out everywhere, man. And, you know, it's not fair that Texas had to handle it for so long. True, but it's hurting Chicago and it's spilling. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, it's hurting here, but you know what? It's hurting Texas even worse. If you've seen some of those videos from Texas, it's hurting Texas way worse than it's hurting Chicago, to be honest. You know, if anything, what he's doing is making us see what Abbott did is to say, hey, man, you're going to get some of this bullshit too, because we can't handle it. We're packed. But like I said, normally there's more buses here, and then so you see, you can't go. It's for some reason a public street is closed off. I don't know how that's legal, but whatever. And this is the building that the workers work in, that are telling all these people, all these migrants don't know any better. They're and you can even watch the interview. I'll leave it in the comment that I did with several people. I came back here 2-3 times to do the interviews. These assholes inside of here are telling them to vote for Biden. And that's why I come here making my videos, trying to tell them, you want to be rich, you need to vote for Trump. Trying to tell them, do you want this country to turn into Venezuela or much worse? You need to vote for Trump, because Joe Biden wants this country to become like Venezuela. Let me read your comment. They only stay in Tucson a few days. They are not welcomed here. Phoenix gets them. What, they arrest them, you mean? That's good if that's what they're doing. But here they're welcome. So, guess what? They're being registered to vote in 60 days. And you know what? Us as Americans, we need to start educating the migrants that actually do want to come here and do good, because the assholes in this building, I'll post the video, he's got glasses on and a beard. I was standing over there, and not only that, the last time I was here, he told the cop I had a gun on me. And then the Cuban guy or whatever, Colombian, he came up to me, he's like, yeah, that's my friend, he's good, he brought us pops. Why are you lying to the police saying he has a gun on him? I got frisked by the cops. And then that's when he tried telling me I couldn't stand by the bus store. I was like, you know what, I'm here to talk to all you guys. It's the video where I'm wearing the Trump mask and we're giving the thumbs up. But this building, this is where all the workers are, and this is where they're telling these new migrants to vote for Trump. And then once they get to the migrant center, like on Elston by Morton Salt, they get registered to vote, and those same workers there are telling them to vote for Trump. They're trying to hide this because they want to do what they did in the last election and fuck this country up. This is the building that asshole works in with the beard, and Sub-X News too. He got into it with him. I played my game cool though. But look at this. Let's now keep in mind that was the intersection. And keep in mind, last time when I made that video, there was about 3 buses there. Just one more time, I'm going to show you this. A couple of migrants. So I'm assuming with how empty these buses are, because of how many they got, there's going to be some coming sometime between now and probably 7 a.m. I won't be here for that, but I guarantee you it'll be here between now and 7 a.m. See, pretty empty. Look at all that gas they're spending, the bus driver they're paying. And now just to show you for the distance, this is the last bus. And now look, all it is to that BP, and then right after that BP, that's when our own people, our own U.S. citizens that are homeless are living. But they can't go walk on those buses because they'll get arrested or they'll get like... That's a quick green light. Back to this. They'll get arrested, these people right here. If they tried going on those buses to warm, they can't even get housed because the immigrants are getting housed in hotels. If anything, this is how the immigrants should be living, and these people should be able to go on the bus and get housed in hotels. No, Phoenix takes them sanctuary. Oh, so in other words, Phoenix brings them to Chicago. It's disgusting, and if any of these American citizens tried going on that bus, like I said, they'd be getting kicked off. They have to live out in 9-degree weather with snow, with tents that are falling apart, as the migrants get to live comfortably on those buses behind us, literally a block away. And these people can't even go on those buses to warm up. Sickening. It's absolutely sickening what's going on. And like I said, these aren't all bad people. Some of them are just people that fell on hard times, you know? They're not drug addicts, they're not alcoholics. I've been in there, I've talked to these people. Even recently, I had some clothes I didn't need anymore that I was giving out that I gave to them. And, hang on, let me show you the other view. I gave to them, and it was like, actually that was like about a month ago. Now, one of these person is an immigrant. These are all American citizens, and this is how they gotta live. But the migrants get to stay in hotels, and they get to go on those warming buses right past that BP sign, but these people can't. Disgusting. If you guys like what you saw, hit thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and share the other video too, that I'll post a link on it, but share the other videos too where I'm explaining about how the first couple times I went there. I'll put a link for it in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, hit thumbs up. Damn it, I took the wrong ramp. Wait, let me read your comment. Good night. Oh wait, hold on. Will share, please, and keep sharing them. And share the video that I'm gonna share of me getting attacked in the migrant center. It says homeless person The police are being called for a homeless person. That's what you'll see. I'll post the link on here. Took the wrong ramp. Damn it. Get all I gotta go all the way around. Well, you get a little bit more of a surprise. But yeah, you know, it's like, why can't art, and some of those are, you know, some of those people in those tents back there, some of them are even war vets. They gotta live in that, and they can't go on those buses. This is why we, the people, need to start educating the migrants that actually are here for the right reasons and aren't gonna go vote, like I'm doing, and you can see in the video in the comments I'll post below. Click on the videos and watch them, share those videos too. And you'll be able to see. Oh my God, share those videos too, so everyone can see them and see the truth and the corruption and how they're trying to do another stolen election. And I'll leave it in the comment section, the link to the other videos. Thanks for watching. Hit thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I hope you guys liked the video and hope you guys like the reporting I'm doing. Thank you. And also, I hope you guys also like the counter-election interference I'm doing. I hope you guys like that too. The counter-election interference. Because they're trying to interfere with the election because a lot of the African Americans don't like these people, don't like Joe Biden no more. So their plan is to, damn it, I took the wrong ramp again. So, but their plan is, look at the moon. But their plan is to try to get all these people to make up for all the African American votes that are being lost to Joe Biden and are going to Trump. They're trying to use these immigrants to make up for those votes. And then and let's just say Biden lives long enough to get reelected. As soon as he gets reelected, he ain't gonna give two shits about any one of them migrants. He's using them. And I'm trying to educate the migrants on that. And again, I will post the video links below in the comments. Y'all have a good night. I might make another video. It's not going to be all about migrants. Maybe a beautiful view or something. But go check out the other videos. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. And keep sharing the videos. Any good videos y'all like, share them on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Text them to your friends. Email them to your friends. Whatever you got, share it. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and keep sharing. Wait, let me read the comments now. Hell no. Hell no what? Wait, I gotta read this comment before I end. Hold on. No, Phoenix. I can't afford to live in Wisconsin. Rent's too high. Yeah, rent's too high because the immigrants are taking all the housing. Thank you for sharing. Hell no. Yeah, I know. Hell no. That's fucked up. And think about it. The BP is right there. That's where the homeless tents start. Right before this BP, all up this street, that's where the buses are. But our own people can't go on it. Disgusting. Thanks for watching. And keep sharing the video. So, oh, and we almost got enough watch hours to where YouTube will start paying. So the more people that we get and share the videos, YouTube will start paying me, and then I could do even better videos. So thank you. I appreciate all of you for watching and sharing and getting the videos out there to get more watch hours. And thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night. Thanks. And make sure you share even the other videos. The videos I'm gonna post in the comments. Share those too, please. Thank you. Y'all have a good night.